Showing kindness to our friends and family is an essential aspect of building strong, meaningful relationships. According to the teachings of Jesus, kindness is not just a feeling, but a choice that we can make every day. In the Bible, Jesus teaches us that kindness is a fundamental part of loving our neighbors as ourselves. He says, "Love your neighbor as yourself," Mark 12:31, and do unto others as you would have them do unto you, Matthew 7:12. These teachings emphasize the importance of treating others with kindness, compassion, and respect. One way to show kindness to our friends and family is by being present and listening to them. Jesus often listened to people, and his listening ear was a source of comfort and healing to those who were hurting. We can follow his example by giving our full attention to our loved ones, putting away our phones and other distractions, and truly hearing what they have to say. This simple act of listening can be a powerful way to show that we care about someone and value their thoughts and feelings. Another way to show kindness is by serving others. Jesus teaches us that serving others is a key part of following him, saying, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many," Mark 10:45. We can serve our friends and family in many ways, such as helping with household chores, running errands, or cooking meals. By serving others, we demonstrate our love and appreciation for them, and we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Jesus also teaches us the importance of forgiveness and mercy. He says, "If you forgive those who sin against you, your heavenly Father will forgive you," Matthew 6:14. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it is essential for building strong, healthy relationships. When we forgive our friends and family, we release them from the burden of guilt and shame, and we create space for healing and restoration. We can also show mercy by being patient and understanding, giving people second chances, and offering words of encouragement and support. In addition to these practical ways of showing kindness, Jesus teaches us the importance of loving our enemies and praying for those who persecute us. He says, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you," Matthew 5:44. This teaching may seem difficult to apply to our relationships with friends and family, but it reminds us that kindness is not just about how we feel, but about how we choose to act. Even when we feel hurt or angry, we can choose to respond with kindness and compassion, rather than anger or resentment. Finally, Jesus teaches us that kindness is not just about what we do, but about who we are. He says, "A new command I give you, love one another, as I have loved you, so you must love one another," John 13:34. This teaching reminds us that kindness is not just an action, but a way of being. When we are filled with the love of Jesus, we will naturally overflow with kindness and compassion towards others. We can cultivate this kind of love by spending time with God, reading his word, and seeking to follow his teachings. In conclusion, showing kindness to our friends and family is an essential part of building strong, meaningful relationships. According to the teachings of Jesus, kindness is a choice that we can make every day, and it involves being present, serving others, forgiving, showing mercy, loving our enemies, and being filled with the love of God. By following these teachings, we can create a culture of kindness and compassion in our homes, communities, and workplaces, and we can reflect the love of Jesus to a world that desperately needs it. As we seek to show kindness to those around us, we can remember the words of Jesus, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another," John 13:35.